feels no pain. Eyes like daggers, smile like sin. Trapped in a dollhouse she can't escape from within. Painted lips, porcelain skin, but inside the fire's burning thin. They wind her up, they set her free, but none of them ever see what she'll be. Do you see the cracks behind her grin? She's not your puppet, not your twin. Glass heart girl with a neon soul. She's gasoline in a world grown cold. She hears their whispers, sharp and sweet, calling her perfect, calling her weak. But she's not breaking, she's becoming flame. Every burn is just another name. And when the lights go out, she glows, a blaze of beauty no one knows. The storybook girls are done playing nice. They'll rewrite the tale and roll the dice. Do you see the cracks behind her grin? She's not your puppet, not your sin. Glass heart girl with a neon soul. She's gasoline in a world grown cold. Strike a match, watch her unfold, a blaze of truth they'll never hold. Ashes in her wake, dreams on fire. She's done with playing small for liars. One girl spark, a world rewide. Glass heart shattered, now she's wired. She stares into silver lies, 1,000 versions with different eyes. Each reflection wears a crown of shame, but none of them dare speak her name. Makeup covers the silent scream. She's stitched together by someone's dream. But glass remembers every fall, even if she hides them all. Cracks in the mirror, truth in disguise, pieces of pain in a perfect design. She's more than the lines that they drew on her skin, a puzzle of power hiding within. Taught to smile, taught to bend, told her value would depend. But one sharp breath, one final blow, and all the lies spoken word. Don't crush me like the rest has done. I'm not your prize, I'm not your run. But if you care, if you just try, you'll see me bloom before I die. Shatter me softly like a kiss. Don't turn this pain into abyss. Not every girl with glass inside wants to stay locked up and hide. Shatter me softly, hold my hand, and maybe then you'll understand. I'm more than breakable, more than fear. I'm fragile hope, crystal clear. Shatter me softly and stay near. She sat in lace, stitched with lies, told to sparkle, not to cry, wrapped in bows, with lips sewn tight. They painted her dreams in black and white. Whispers sweet like sugar glass, but one wrong move and they all shatter fast. They said be pretty soft and still, but she was never meant to fit that will. Porcelain promises, fragile and fake, crack at the seams with every heartbreak. They called her dull, they called her grace, but she was lightning wrapped in lace. Porcelain promises can't contain a heart that burns through fear and pain. She kept her silence like a vow, but silence breaks, it's breaking now. She danced through fire in glassy shoes, refusing roles she didn't choose. No more teacup dreams and velvet chains, no more playing in their plastic games. She'll kiss the lies and let them go, a rebel wrapped in a final glow. Porcelain promises, fragile and fake, made to bend but not to break. She's not your fairy tale, not your muse. She's a voice they can't refuse. Porcelain promises hit the floor. She won't wear them anymore. The cracks were true, the lies were gloss. Now she's done mourning every loss. One last step, then she's set free. No more porcelain, just me. Just me. Midnight city hums her name, wired soul in a crystal frame. Heartbeats sync with traffic lights. She's alive in the chaos of night. Every shadow knows her spark, every alley holds her mark. She's a ghost in electric skin, but the future runs within. Neon pulse, she's coming through, glowing cracks in shades of blue. pulses loud through wires and bones. Neon girl, glass heart bright. She's the city's secret light. She stitched her dress with midnight thread, wore a crown of words they never said. Every step a silent scream, every smile a broken dream. But beauty grows where pain once bled. She walks on roses painted red, not made for mercy, made to fight. A bloom that blossoms out of spite. Threaded in thorns, she walks alone, wrapped in wounds she calls her own. A tapestry of scars and grace, she dares the world to see her face. Threaded in thorns, but still she stands, a rebel queen with bloodied hands. They tried to clip her wings with care, told her soft was fair and square. But she grew wild through every chain, a flower dancing in the rain. Let them pull, let them tear, she'll rise again from thin despair. Thorns don't stop the heart inside, they just teach it how to hide. Threaded in thorns, she weaves her fate, no longer dulled, no longer late. Each stitch a battle, each tear a vow. You can't unmake what she is now. Threaded in thorns but made of light. She's soft, she's sharp, she's born to fight. No prince to save, no sword to lend. She's her beginning, middle, end. Threaded in thorns and yet she blooms, a fierce bouquet in haunted rooms. The ground was calm, then came the sound, a crack beneath where love was found. One touch too deep, one lie too close. Now every beat feels like a ghost. She didn't fall, she split the sky, tired of asking why, why. The tremor started in her chest, a shattered rhythm at its best. Heartquake, heart her scream a final word. She gathered pieces in her hands, turned her pain into demands. Not rebuilt but redesigned, a masterpiece from fractured mind. Reforged in light, not bound by fear, she rose from glass, crystal clear. No more hiding in the night. She walks the world in sacred light. Reforged in light, through fire and flame. She writes her truth, she names her name. They called her broken, said she'd fade, but didn't see the girl they made. Not their doll, not their delight. She's sunrise born from endless night. Every crack now holds a glow. Where darkness lived, the wild grows. The glass still shows what she's been through, but now it burns in neon blue. Reforged in light, fierce and